I'll start.
Look at my beautiful face.
Alright, here we are once again. Well, first time actually being in here. This is the reaction video for these two for Batman vs. Superman: Dawn of Justice.
Trailer 2.
Trailer 2.
Yeah.
Yes, because that's important. We have Elijah here,
Yeah.
rocking Superman. We have Twinkie here, rocking Batman.
Woo, the one and only.
Me, Deadpool, because he's awesome. Mediator, because I'm the Marvel guy. These are, well, yeah, they're here to watch this.
It's on.
Okay.
We finally agree on something.
Pre-thoughts before watching the trailer.
Okay, so, oh my god. I guess you could say, as being a fan of reading the whole New 52 version, after seeing that first trailer, I really feel like it's going to be Darkseid that's in here. If you know the New 52, it kind of makes it really exciting. It's like the way it seems like they're going to pull the league together. It seems like the way it's all kind of falling together. It's like they're mixing old with new, so I feel like it's Darkseid. Darkseid, I kind of feel like would be too soon, just due to the fact, I mean, he's a huge villain, so I have no clue yet. Oh my god, all I know is it was so hard. Everyone tagging me in this trailer, and I'm just like, I cannot watch it yet. Oh my god. All I know is I'm ready to see it. I hate to put it this way, but Superman about to beat that ass.
No. No, not in a million years. Now, back with his thing, I have to agree. I kind of see Darkseid as being the villain for this. The way that they're just, I feel that they're just cramming in everybody. They've got a Barry Allen cameo. They've got a Cyborg cameo. Aquaman's in the movie. The Trinity's in the movie. That's damn near half of the original League, if not 3/4 of it. Now, Darkseid as a setup villain, it makes sense. I can see that. The destruction you see in the trailer, it points to that, does it not?
Yeah, and if I could point it out, I mean, they have already announced Cyborg, and he's in the movie, and they talked about how they filmed the whole football scene.
Right.
Right? And in the comics, that is actually in New 52 comics, that's actually where Cyborg is, you know.
When it happens.
Yeah, when it happens, and it's like, what? It's like, that's crazy. So I really feel like it's going to fall on New 52, and that kind of really psychs me and pumps me up.
So when you talk about football scene, you're talking about the one from The Dark Knight Rises, correct? The best Batman film ever, let alone the best superhero movie ever made to man that made more than any Superman film ever will. I mean, look at his sequel. It's a Superman sequel. Look who's the top billed character. Batman versus Superman. He's going to whoop that
I
ass.
hate to break it to you, but it is alphabetical.
No, it still counts.
Yeah, I mean, it is alphabetical. I mean, not to mention, they've already announced that there is going to be a Man of Steel 2. So, yeah.
Alright,
Can we get on with this? I'm so ready.
We got the host to kick it off. The host has got to go.
Oh my god.
He can torture us if he wants to.
Are you ready?
We ready?
I'm ready.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Trinity,
right.
where are you at, man?
Wait a minute, wait, hey.
Come
you
on.
gotta- I wasn't in that one.
There we go. All right,
Wait a minute.
there we go.
Hey,
Yeah.
you, of course you gotta do it the right way though before you play it. Do it!
Do it. Just do it. Let's get it going.
Oh my god.
Come on.
Yeah!
You must be new.
Yeah.
Bruce Wayne. Mr. Wayne. Clark Kent, Daily Planet. What's your position on the Bat Vigilante in Gotham? Civil liberties are being trampled on in your city. I think you're living in fear.
Yeah.
Thinks he's above the law.
The Daily Planet criticizing those who think they're above the law is a hypocritical. Bunch of soul. Considering every time you're here.
I'm not a Batman fan, but I must say I'm buying it.
Off-piece editorial about an alien. I could burn the whole place down.
Most of the world doesn't share your opinion, Mr. Wayne.
Maybe it's Gotham City and me. We just have a bad history with freaks dressed like clowns.
Yeah, there he is.
Wow.
Reference the Suicide Squad.
Bruce Wayne meets Clark Kent. I love it. I love bringing people together. How are we?
Lex?
Hi, hello, Lex. It is a pleasure. Ow! Wow, that is a good grip. You should.
I love him already. Yes.
You know the oldest line in America, Senator. That power can be innocent.
Trying to go to war.
Oh shit!
Not the war. True us.
Oh my god.
Can't win this.
Damn
You better
it.
fucking.
The greatest gladiator match in the history of the world.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Son of Krypton versus.
Yes! Yeah!
It's iconic. It's a three-syllable word for any thought too big for little.
I love him.
Yeah!
Finally learned what it means to be a man.
Yeah!
Hey, now! I wanted it. You be dead already.
Man won't kill God.
No.
If you don't look at him,
No, no, no.
Well, what the
what
fuck?
have you done?
What?
No!
What?
Oh my god! What? Doomsday is coming!
What?
Oh my god! Whoa. That's a sexy Wonder Woman.
I love yours with you.
Oh my
He's
god.
carrying a gun.
Dude, I'm not gonna lie, I didn't even notice that. I'm looking at Wonder Woman. I was distracted.
Hey,
It's
man.
Doomsday.
Oh
Oh my god.
that was good.
Why not do it yourself?
Oh my god. Alright.
Oh, that
I
was
will
great.
say that is a little bit weird though. I'm pretty sure that's Doomsday, but the whole deal with his face lighting up.
Yeah.
What is? I don't know. Maybe that might be a new 52 way. I don't know.
That's a whole lot to take in.
I was about to say, I don't know. The older Doomsday I know, that's bad news. That's all I can say. That's bad news. His name is what it is, and it's Doomsday. Oh my god. I'm just
Yes.
saying though, I mean, if Doomsday's in here, clearly you know. I mean, Superman about to beat Batman's ass, he about to beat Doomsday's ass. I mean, he's about to hand out ass whooping to Lex Luthor and everybody else that wants to line up.
I'm sorry, who beat him in the comics?
You shut your face before I hit you. Actually, I want to say, I remember looking into Superman, and if you actually look into it, I want to say it actually reads he's actually lost more fights than he's actually won.
There it goes. He's fixing to lose 2 more.
But, he's always holding back. For instance, the whole Amalgam comic crossover, whatever, I know everybody's all big on that whole Hulk versus Superman, whatever. Yeah, he fought with Hulk. It was, a good fight. The writers wanted to give it that. But when it wanted to come to an end, Superman, stops, stands there, takes a punch from Hulk, and he's just like, I'm ending this. And I'm just like, yeah, that's what Superman can do. He's a badass, man.
Fair.
I mean, you gotta love Superman. Oh,
Alright.
that does scare me though. I mean, they're introducing Doomsday. I mean, 1 or 2 Superman, they need 1 or 2 more Superman films before introducing Doomsday. God, I've waited for the day to finally see Doomsday, but it's it feels like it is just still way too soon. I mean, Doomsday was the bringer of bad news. He was. I mean, you realize his introduction, comic book wise, just probably tripled with just a trailer, right?
Yep.
And I myself actually have one of those, so I'm a happy man right now.
I got one thing to say real quick. Jesse Eisenberg is going to kill it as Lex Luthor.
I've been saying that!
Absolutely.
Dude.
The way he's portrayed in the first trailer, the way he's killing it in the second trailer, he is going to steal every scene he's in. That's a lot of star power, but I say he's going to take it.
I'm just saying this much, okay? I was skeptical. I am not afraid to admit, I was really skeptical whenever they were like, oh, well, Ben Affleck's gonna play Batman. I'm like, but the more and more I keep actually it was the
Going with
pictures. It was the pictures that I kept seeing. I was like, okay, he has that look, that's for sure. Now seeing more and more, it's
Well,
I'm buying it. You know.
Hold on. I'm sorry. What sold it on me, for him being a good Batman, was actually him playing Daredevil. He played a very well Daredevil, in my opinion.
I actually like Daredevil. I know a lot of people didn't like it. I actually did like it. I did.
Yeah.
I do like the new one too. Yes, the new one's really good also, and I actually love that one actually better. But I did like the older Daredevil too.
Oh,
I did
people.
too.
But okay, here's my my other thoughts. So I was worried on not Jesse Eisenberg, Ben Affleck. As for Jesse Eisenberg, when they announced it, I was like, okay, this guy, he has that smart attitude. Like I've seen movies where he plays and he pulls off the brain so perfect. So I was like, hell yes, he will be a perfect choice. Ever since, they decided to go with him, I was like, yes. And, everyone's like, no, I'm not buying it. No, me, I was ready for it. I was like, Jesse Eisenberg, my opinion, I think he was a perfect pick. Now, on another note, after watching American Ultra, I mean, I know, of course, it's all stunt double and all that, doing his whole fight sequences and stuff like that. But after buying that, yeah, he can be a badass. He can pull that off.
Yeah.
So, I'm really loving Jesse Eisenberg. Honestly, God. Dang it.
You're done.
It's just, I don't know. I mean, Lex Luthor's a smart guy. I mean, honestly, when it comes comic book wise, me personally, I believe Batman's overrated. Lex Luthor is underrated. Now, hear me out. Everybody makes Batman seem like he's the greatest person ever because
he is!
Because he puts down Superman.
All the time. They're making a movie about him.
Okay, no, not all the time.
They're making a movie about him putting him down.
Not all the time. Either way, but they make it seem like Batman is God because he, put down Superman one time. Now, as for Lex Luthor, it's like a every other day thing.
I was excited. I liked the chemistry they had right when they introduced it. Mr. Wayne, Mr. Kent, interviewing right there. And then you just immediately, the way the trailer presented it, tension. They're like, one of you's fixing to get your ass kicked. And then everybody knows that's how the first part of this movie is going. Somebody's getting their ass kicked. And we all know it's going to be Superman. But let's keep going with that. The way Lex Luthor is so charismatic, I love it. Eisenberg is going to kill it, as I've said already. I love him as Lex Luthor right now. I love the way his character's going. I love the development that I'm seeing in it from just the trailers alone. And I just think he's going to be hilarious, witty, and he's going to be that guy in the film. The other thing I liked is how they're referencing the Suicide Squad movie, which hasn't even had a decent second trailer yet. I know you're super shaky on that, but still. I love the fact that DC is still trying to keep up with Marvel at this point, expanding their universe. That happens. They make a reference to the Robin costume again. I need to figure out who that is. Everybody says Jason Todd. I agree, it probably is Jason Todd. But you don't need to go all fan theory on it to know who Jason Todd becomes. Now, I also agree with your Doomsday thing. Doomsday may be a little top-heavy for this movie. Doomsday is a powerhouse. He got the name Doomsday for a reason.
Exactly.
And the only thing I've got to say other about Doomsday from this, I don't know a whole lot of them in the comic. Death of Superman, of course, iconic. The only thing that's bothered me about this trailer at all, he looked like a Ninja Turtle. I mean, come on now. He looked like a Ninja Turtle. He got the little round head.
Yeah, well, I don't know.
Throughout that whole damn movie, I'm going to be like, Cowabunga, dude!
Well,
Pizza!
Here's kind of what bothered me
None
on
of y'all are the Shredder!
Okay, here's kind of what bothered me on it was, I mean, I still like it. I guess in, New 52's version, he has, I guess he goes by, forms like Dragon Ball style. But I'm guessing, because they're saying that he has different forms, and I'm just like,
You think his Super Saiyan, he gets more rocky?
I guess.
Yeah, does he grow rock hair?
I don't really understand the whole form thing. To me, okay, when Doomsday, in his first appearance, when he first showed up in the containment suit. Right, and it's like a green suit. He has one arm strapped behind his back. He busts out of where he's supposed to be at. He fights Superman and the Justice League with one hand. The dude is a badass. So I mean, honestly, I would have preferred the containment suit over what they're going with. But I mean, I'm still excited. It is Doomsday. Finally get to see him.
So this also answers the question on the first trailer when they introduced that little clip of Zod. Zod, you get a better idea of what they're going to pull with his body in this trailer. It's a Doomsday thing, right?
I guess.
That's the only thing I can get.
Me personally, when I first saw Zod's body, I thought maybe that's where Lex Luthor was going to get his suit from.
Right.
So that's why I was like, I'm assuming that. I don't know if maybe Lex... I know in the comics he was the one, supposedly he had created Doomsday. So...
Now, the thing I like about this trailer, this is yet to give away anything super major in the movie. There's that part in the very first trailer where he's doing that silhouette of Superman. Where does he get kryptonite from? What's going on here? What happens at that point to where he is that close to Superman?
Yeah.
Where's everybody else during that part?
And see, like...
What's happening here? I'm still curious. My main questions, with all of this that they have to develop into this movie, it's a damn near setup movie. Well, it actually is a setup movie, let's be real here.
Yeah.
How are they going to jam-pack a Barry Allen, a Cyborg, an Aquaman, and make that all relevant to where it mixes?
They're just gonna be cameos. I mean, you'll probably see them in like 1 or 2 scenes, maybe, and then they'll all show up, of course, at the end. But I don't know why I was just thinking of this, but like, you know how like we're talking about, obviously, Lex Luthor's the one that creates Doomsday. What if they just throw a really huge curveball at us, and it's Bizarro?
Okay.
Oh my god!
It just looks weird.
It would kind of crack. I mean, Bizarro did look weird, but I mean that would be kind of funny.
Okay, if
everyone's like Doomsday, and then no, it's Bizarro.
If Zack Snyder made Bizarro look like Doomsday, he needs to be fired immediately. I kid you not. If he comes out looking like Bizarro, fire Zack Snyder immediately. He's done. You don't need him no more. He done pissed off everybody.
I don't know. I would still love it. I'd give him a chance just because, I don't know, I really trust Zack Snyder. I really do trust him, so, I mean, I'm pretty sure it's Doomsday, but that would just be funny.
I should have said at the beginning of the movie, the only other person I had hope for being a villain in this movie at all, I like the idea of Brainiac being a villain. The reason I say Brainiac is because I think Brainiac is kind of like to me he's a branch out villain at least. You could introduce him. I mean, they've already established the Krypton thing. Everybody from Man of Steel was from Krypton. They introduced the alien invasion, everything like that. The way they're going with the man-made Doomsday is what it seems like. It's kind of like a next step thing. But I thought they could have branched off more of the Krypton science thing because they already had Zod and Jor-El's backstory added on. They could have tacked on Brainiac. And then I know it's going to bring in one of your favorites. They could have brought in Supergirl with it.
Yeah.
If they keep exploring the Krypton route with it, which I mean, they could do this in Man of Steel too. I'd be cool for this. But that's why I say they could have bring in Brainiac because it would have the thing for everything else to bring into it. He'd be a good intermediate villain, I feel like, for a Justice League setup.
It's a bit off topic, but have you ever seen, Easter eggs from Man of Steel? Apparently, when the portal opens up, apparently that's Brainiac.
Yeah, I saw that.
I can't even think of what it's called now. The Phantom Zone. When the Phantom Zone opens up, apparently it's those 3 dots are Brainiac. Yeah, I'm like, it's stupid.
That's a weird thing. That's a really reach for an Easter egg, kind of like everybody reaches for Jason Todd to be the Joker in Suicide Squad. Yeah, I know you've seen it. Everybody's seen those. It became its own meme because it was so out of this world. If something's not explained, it's Jason Todd.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, so I mean, the whole deal where you see the little flying creatures.
Oh yeah, I saw that because we had to pause it and look at that. We did it off camera, but we paused it and looked at that part.
Yeah.
And
so
we both kind of agree that's more of a
it's like I understand it might be Darkseid's army, and I understand how it could be Darkseid's army if I could speak. My thing is, I don't know. I don't feel like that's gonna be Darkseid's army at all. I feel like that's gonna be something completely else. Not unless. If maybe, because it's supposed... I know Suicide Squad happens before Batman vs. Superman.
Right.
So maybe is what will happen, maybe, is, the whole deal with Lex comes in, he brings in Doomsday after the fight, maybe the end cutscene is where, you see Darkseid and he's pissed because his army got killed off or whatever. I don't know.
How pissed are you going to be if they Spider-Man 3 and just try to shove Darkseid and Doomsday?
Both of them?
Can you imagine that brand new Darkseid shows up and you're like, yeah! Or not Darkseid, Doomsday. brand new Doomsday shows up. Yeah, Doomsday. Don't like that. Dark side.
But see, that's what scares me though too. I mean, I guess you could say this is where they're taking a safe route in DC, is what you could say, is because, you know, with Lex creating Doomsday, you know, it does scare me. You know, it's like, well, what if they kill him and we never see Doomsday again? Right. But with you know, Lex creating him, all that's gonna do is just, you know, he just has to find another body, he recreate him again. Right. So I mean, it is risky, but at the same time, you know, I can see where like it's like they kind of made a plan for that.
Right. Plus, we can dive back. We've already dove into comic book lore a little bit enough. If you know Doomsday comic book lore, you can't keep him down that long.
Yeah.
That's how come I'm secure with a villain like Doomsday. That's the biggest problem I have with every single Marvel movie. They kill every single villain.
Ooh. Well, see, oh man, I'm gonna hate this. It is a little bit off, but it's still, you know, around the whole DC universe. It does make me skeptical that they're trying to push everyone together and then separate it.
Right.
To me, the problem that happened with Marvel was they started out simple. It was like, you know, you just stop a regular bad guy, right? Mm-hmm. But then it was like, you know, after that, it was like, well, I think it was like after Avengers, it's like everything was, you know, you gotta save the world, you gotta save the world. It's like, why not just reassemble the Avengers every time you gotta save the world? You know, with this, it's like, I'm really hoping, you know, it's like they're just saving their city, or, you know, they gotta stop a really big threat that could become even bigger, you know. It's like, I don't want it to do how Marvel did, because I really feel like Marvel kind of messed up doing that.
Is this where they parallel Marvel and they do the whole save the world routine, and then they, like, in 5 years the Atom gets his own movie and it's toned down again? Just a complete rip off of Ant-Man? Fuck. You know you liked Ant-Man.
No.
You know you loved Ant-Man.
No, Ant-Man was stupid. Most worthless Marvel character ever. I have to get that out there so people know.
All right, so let's go with our final thoughts on it. What do you got? What are your expectations for the movie now?
Expectations. Oh, honestly, I've been loving him ever since they announced it. Jesse Eisenberg, I think, is going to be the showster. Granted, Doomsday, I love Doomsday due to the fact Death of Superman was the very first comic book I ever read. I read that whole story, I fell in love with it, and, you know, I'm really hoping, it's kind of a toss-up for Doomsday right now. Like, his looks don't really bother me. I do respect the fact, you know, he does still have the signature spikes and all that. I'm worried about the whole, you know, flame and mouth and eyes and stuff. That's kind of weird.
Are you scared that he's going to get pizza from the wrong place?
Yeah, he might be. I mean, who knows? He might be that turtle from like way back in the 80 age or the BC age.
He's gonna look like the one off of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2. Just get more spikes on the back of his.
Yeah, I can't think of his name.
Was it Razor and?
I know who Razor. I know who Toko and Razor are.
Yeah, Toko and Razor. Yeah.
I'm not. No, there was another one. It's from the Turtles in Time. And he's like way back from like the dinosaur age. So like,
is that Doomsday's prequel movie?
Yeah, that's Doomsday's prequel movie.
They projected it way back then.
Yeah, he used to fight with the Turtles. It's cool.
hey, you can't diss that because Batman's fixing to team up with the Ninja Turtles.
Yes, I can be money in my pocket.
So our fan theory here is,
I'm just saying.
So you heard it here first. Doomsday's canon from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Yeah, that's a possibility.
The actual trailer, I'm a little bit pumped up. Like I said, I'm not big on DC. I do like DC, though. I am trying to keep my expectations realistic, not get too hyped. I don't want to get on the hype train. I don't want...
Best part!
I hate the crash and burn of the hype train, because it happens every time I ride it. I just get too hyped, and then the crash and burn.
Wait.
So I'm keeping expectations realistic.
So off topic again. Are you keeping your hype down for Deadpool?
Yeah, are you?
Yes, I am. Oddly enough, I am, but it's hard to show it because he is my favorite.
Wrapping it up real quick, my final thoughts on it is I feel much more comfortable with this movie based on the chemistry that I'm seeing between everybody. I like the way Lex Luthor's talking to everybody. I like the way Batman and Superman, there's instant tension. There's a little bit of, I'd call it a comedy moment whenever they're talking about Wonder Woman in the trailer. And I just like the animosity between Batman and Superman in the trailer, where he says, you better stay down, I could kill you if I wanted to. Or he says something along the lines of that, and you're just like, ooh.
Yeah.
But you know Batman's still gonna beat his ass.
No.
And I just loved the way that it flowed together like that. Whenever this movie first got announced and they said that they were going to put Aquaman and everybody that we've already talked about into this movie, the thing that I thought about is that they're trying to catch up to the Avengers. I thought they were trying way too hard to shove everybody into one movie. But with trailer 2 here, I felt a little bit better about that with how everybody's relating. It feels like Snyder's going to take it in the direction that everybody's going to be relatable to some aspect. Well, everybody, thank you for watching. We really appreciate it. If you like seeing us freak out over stupid stuff like this, please subscribe below, give us a like, drop a comment, let us know what you thought about it. We really appreciate the feedback. We're in this experimenting phase, so we got to figure out what everybody likes. Thanks for watching.